So I remember when Blue Ivy was a child, y'all were literally bullying that girl because she had her natural hair out. And it was grown women and grown men literally saying like, oh, she needs to do her hair. She needs to fix her hair. Beyonce and Jay-Z needs to fix her hair. Why does her hair look a mess? That was just really disgusting and horrific. And, y'all still really like criticize Blue Ivy to this day, which is very odd considering she's a child. And it's just always like grown adults just like talking down on her. Like, that is a young black girl, and we need to uplift her, like, and support her, not talk down on her and drag her. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I remember she had her like, her hair is about maybe like 4B, 4C, and the comments from people about her hair was just so disgusting, and she did not deserve that. To this day, I'm just like, are y'all okay? Like, she deserves so much better. She deserved so much better. And I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z are great parents to her because it's pretty obvious that her parents pour love into her. They pour so much love into her. I mean, Beyonce making Brown Skin Girl and her song Blue, and also Jay-Z making a song for her, and he said that he grew his like locks out so that he can like, support Blue Ivy, because he said Blue Ivy was insecure about her hair when she was growing up. So he grew his locks out and natural hair out to support her. So I'm grateful that she has parents that support her and love her, and remind her that she's beautiful just the way she is. Because my goodness, like, just random like strangers just talking down on that young black girl, and I think it really goes to a conversation that a lot of black girls go through. Like, a lot of black girls, especially young girls growing up, go through people making fun of their hair, talking down on them, especially if they have like 4B, 4C hair. Their hair is not super loose and curly, and they get literally made fun of. They get talked down to, made to feel less than, especially if they're dark skinned and they have like 4C hair. It's like people are always trying to make young black girls feel less than and make young black girls feel insecure, and it's almost as if people are intentional about it. Sometimes it always feels as if there's an agenda for people to try and like destroy black girls like self-esteem. It's like it's like people want to make sure that black girls feel insecure and not think highly of themselves, and they've been trying to like humble young black girls since we were kids, and it always started with our hair or our skin tone, and it needs to stop, is what I'm trying to say, is that it needs to stop. It's very heartbreaking because these are young girls, young. And it all starts when you're young. Like, the programming to think that your hair isn't beautiful starts when you're young. All the programming of like how your self-esteem ends up as an adult all comes into play when you are growing up and what you're being told. Like, our subconscious minds form a belief through repetition. So if you're constantly telling young black girls that their hair isn't pretty, their skin tone isn't pretty, you're constantly telling that to them as they grow older and older, they're going to believe it, and they're going to be sad and have low self-esteem about how they feel about themselves. And it's just, we don't want that. Like, it needs to stop. It needs to end. Like, it's 2026. I feel like at this point, if you don't understand black women's hair and how it forms out of our heads, then you're just ignorant at this point. You're a bigot, and you need to do your research, because there's no reason why in 2026 people are still talking down on Afro hair. There's just no point. There's just no point. And I think that black girls deserve better. Like, it all starts when you're young, though. It all starts when you're young. Like, just made to feel like, wow, like, am I not the beauty standard? Like, but I don't want young black girls to feel that way. I feel like, oh my gosh, high school, I just remember like young black girls just absolutely going through the worst, all because of their skin tone or just because of their hair or how their weight size were. And they're young and they're literally being like made fun of by their peers or even being made fun of by their older family members or strangers. It's just like, and this is why I just feel like as black girls, like, you have to just like love ourselves and just like really focus on loving ourselves strongly and highly, because this world just really wants to like see you be insecure and feel low of yourself. And it's so important to just like have a strong self-concept. So important for black girls to have a strong self-concept and to really have like a strong sense of self, so that we don't rely on other people's validation in order to make us feel good about ourselves. Like, the most disrespected person in America, in the world, is a black woman. And so that's why I just really feel like black women, we need to just like have self-esteem on lock, okay? And self-love all the way up to the fucking universe sky, because like, of course we're gonna have bad days, but oh my goodness, like, once you learn to love everything about you, what other people say just won't affect you anymore. And we have to, it's like, I don't really feel like we have a choice, because it's like, how are you going to be successful and accomplish your goals and dreams in life if you think so low of yourself? So I think it's important to just be kind to yourself. If you're a black woman listening to this, be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, have compassion and empathy for yourself, look out for you, and focus on your self-esteem, focus on making sure that you feel highly about yourself, and don't let anyone make you think differently. As far as I'm concerned, with the way this world treats black women, I kind of need black women to be like almost conceited, because they work day and night to try and take us down and try to make us feel low of ourselves. Like, people, even in our own community, work day and night to try and make us feel less than and insecure, and say the darndest things and do the darndest things. And that's why I almost feel like black women need to be damn near self-centered, damn near conceited as fuck, because the attacks that we get from our own community, from other races, we have to feel that way so that we don't fucking lose our minds, as we should. Because we're great. We're amazing. We're trendsetters. It's like everybody wants to attack us, but everybody knows that we're trendsetters, that, everybody steals from us, our personalities and our lingo, how we dress. Like, we're the blueprint, and they know that. And I think that's why they target us so much. I mean, just being honest. Like, if you're a black woman listening to this, make sure you are giving yourself the grace and love that you deserve. You deserve to feel highly about yourself just like everybody else on this planet, and don't let anybody make you think differently, okay? You deserve to feel like you're that bitch, you're that girl, just like anybody else. Anybody else that's trying to make you feel less than is just jealous of you. They're just envious of you. And that's why, like, self-love, high, healthy self-esteem is so important. And just take care of yourself and give yourself grace. If the rest of the world won't give you grace, then give it to yourself, okay? Give you that compassion and love. If everybody else don't give it to you, give it to yourself. Period. And surround yourself with people who do. Surround yourself with people who will, because you deserve it. Okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.